Good day once again, and welcome all to our fun online learning class again for today. You're welcome once again. For today, we want to talk about estimation and approximation. Now, let's see what estimation and approximation means. Estimation just means understanding some educated guesses quickly. It helps you to make smart choices every day. When you understand estimation, it will be easy for you to make some smart choices, either regarding cost, money, or any other thing, numbers every day. Now, estimation makes learning to be fun and easy. Let's learn more. Now, what does estimation really means? Estimation just simply means to round off numbers. I repeat, estimation simply means to round off numbers. A number can be rounded up to the nearest 10 or to the nearest 100. Now, you can round up these numbers to the nearest 10. Now, for example, you are given the number 84 and you are asked to round it up to the nearest 10. The first thing you need to know about estimation and approximation is that numbers between 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 cannot approximate. I repeat, numbers between 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 cannot approximate, and numbers from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 can approximate. I repeat, numbers from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 can approximate. The first thing is in approximation is that you start from the last number, as in the last digit in the number you have. In number 84, the last digit is 4. Now your 4 is in units. The place value of your 4 is in units, and you want to approximate to the nearest 10. That means your 8 is in 10. So if 4 cannot approximate, it will turn to 0. So your 84 will become 8 and 0, 80. The next number we need to approximate is 8 and 9, 89. Now, the last number there, the last digit there in 89 is 9, and 9 can approximate. Any number that can approximate will turn to 1. It will become 1. That 1 will be added to the next number, which is 8. 8 plus 1 will give us 9. That is 9 and 0, 90. Because you are approximating to the nearest 10 and your 8 is in 10, that's where we are stopping. So your answer is 90. Now let's round off this next series of numbers to the nearest 100. You have the number 740. Now if you are going to 100, you start from the last digit in that number, which is 0. Your 0 is in units, and your 4 is in tens, and your 7 is in 100. So that means your approximation will stop at number 7. 0 cannot approximate, 4 cannot approximate, so you have 700, 700. The second number is 880. Now to approximate that to the nearest 100, your 0 is in units, your 8 is in tens, and your 8 is in 100. That means you stop at the second 8, which is in 100. 0 cannot approximate, so you leave it. Your 8 can approximate, it turns to 1. The 1 will be now added to the next 8 to give us 9. That will give us 900. Now the next number is 1670, 1670. To the nearest 100, now your 0 is in units, your 7 is in tens, your 6 is in 100, and your 1 is in thousand. Because we are approximating to the nearest 100, you stop at 6, because the place value of 6 is 100. 0 cannot approximate, you leave that. Your 7 can approximate. So 6 plus 1, 7. That will give us 1700. The last number there is 2432. Now I want to approximate 2432 to the nearest 100. Let's start from the last digit in that number. Number 2 is in units, 3 is in tens, and 4 is in 100. Since we are approximating to the nearest 100, which is 4, that means we are stopping at number 4. So your 2 cannot approximate, it becomes a 0. Your 3 cannot approximate, it becomes a 0. And since we are stopping at 4, so that means that will be 2,400. I hope you're able to get a lot of things from that. Understanding estimation and approximation is easy. Just know that estimation and approximation has to do with rounding off of numbers. It has to do with rounding off of numbers. It helps. Why do you ask, why do we need to round off numbers? Sometimes we round off numbers to make our work much more accurate, because accuracy ensures we make a better decision all the time. So that's why sometimes we need accuracy. Now, estimation is something we come across in our everyday life. Dealing with numbers, dealing with cash, dealing with money or any other thing, we mostly approximate sometimes. Now, there are techniques to use when you're approximating. The first one is for you to round it off to the nearest whole, just like we rounded off those numbers just now. You can also use benchmarks as well for estimation. Benchmarks is just when you're actually, like, you're climbing upward a bench, or you're climbing upward a kind of upward step. So it helps you to make a quick comparison between some things easily. Like you can see in this picture, some are at a lower level, some are at a higher level, and so it is easier to make some quick comparison to that way. Estimation is a very powerful tool. It helps us to solve problems quickly and easily. Believe me, it helps us to solve problems quickly and easily, not just in mathematics, but sometimes in real life every day. Thank you for attending today's class. Keep learning and keep exploring every day. Don't ever stop learning. Thank you all for today's participation. Goodbye.